Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to the Community Fitness Program, sponsored by U Chicago Medicine's Urban Health Initiative in partnership with Body Parts Fitness. Thank you for joining us this morning as Ms. Marta Harkins will be leading us through today's exercise.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday. We're here. We're doing chair yoga and with weights. Today I have hands, so I can show you how you can do this if you don't have weights. So let us begin by sitting up nice and tall. We'll do our warm-ups first and get ourselves settled into our space as we normally do in yoga. And then we will move around a lot, and then also use the weights. So we'll start seated. Sit up nice and tall towards the edge of your chair. And make certain that both of your feet are grounded into the earth. If you need to raise them if your chair is really high, then either put your feet on books or blocks or whatever. But I want you to feel yourself connected and grounded to the earth beneath you. And take your hands here on your hips and tip the pelvis forward. Just create that natural curve in the spine. And then we'll slide our hands down onto our thighs. Let's close our eyes if that feels comfortable for you, or just gaze downward, and let's just tap into our breath. Just before we alter it in any way, just notice how you're arriving here at your practice. Is your breath choppy? Is it deep? Is it shallow? I invite you to take a full deep breath. Let the belly expand. Allow your rib cage to open and bring the breath all the way up to the collarbone. Hold. And then exhale. With the mouth open, make a sigh. Release. Now let's do that again. Inhale. Feel all areas of your torso inflating, bringing that breath to the body. Exhale and let it out. And see if you can do that without slumping over when you exhale. Keep your statue nice and tall. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale, release. Again, last time, inhale. And then exhale. Beautiful. If the eyes are closed, gently open them. And let's send our hands out by our side. And let's begin to just coordinate breath with movement. Sweep the arms up. Look up at your palms. And then exhale, bring your fingertips all the way down towards the earth. Let your fingertips spread and find the energy in between the fingers. Let's do one more. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Beautiful. From here, we'll place our hands on our thighs. Bring the elbows out. And let's just take torso circle. So come all the way around. Imagine your torso is like a washing machine. And you're circling around. Let's do a few in this direction, and then we'll switch. Keep your feet grounded and connected to the earth. One more, and then we'll switch direction. And then switch. Let's do one more complete circle. And then come all the way back up. Beautiful. From here, we'll extend our arms straight out. Bring the palms facing the monitor with your thumbs up. And then we'll bring them down and lift them up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. One more. Down, up. Beautiful. And then we'll bring our hands to our shoulders. And let's take shoulder circles here. Bring the elbows back, drawing the scapula toward one another, down and then around. And keep breathing. Lovely. Let's do one more and then we'll reverse direction. This time elbows back, up, and then down. Back, up, and then down. Did that. Now we'll do up, back. I was doing the same direction. I'm sorry. Maybe you changed direction. I did not. We'll do a couple more. Beautiful. The idea is to just kind of open up the chest and the heart, creating mobility in the shoulders here. Beautiful. One more. Nice. And then we'll take our hands down by our side. We're going to do one more before we pick up our weights. So I'm going to slide my right hand down and slip the left arm up and take it all the way over. Feeling that nice lateral stretch on the left side of the body. And keep your hips grounded into the earth. And then come all the way back to center. Engage your core as you do that. Left hand down, bring the right arm up. And then take it all the way over. Beautiful. And then back to center. Lovely. So let's pick up our first set of our work with our weights. Today I am using cans. And so I'm going to bring my arms down by my side, keeping my feet grounded into the earth. We'll start with working on our upper body. Lift up and then bring it down. We're going to do a set of 10. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, squeeze, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. Last one. 10, down. That was lateral raises. Now we'll do front raises. I have my palms facing the back and my knuckles towards the monitor. I'll lift up and then down. Again, we'll do 10. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. Just go as far as your shoulder. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. 10, beautiful, and then release. This time flip your palms towards the monitor, and we're going to work on our biceps. Up and down. Let's do 10. 1, take it down. 2, down. Take it down slowly and contract the muscles as you release. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. 10. Down. Beautiful. From here, we'll bring our arms out to the side. And we're going to come into cactus arms. This is cactus, and then we'll draw the elbows towards one another and then open. Feel your backside, your scapula drawing towards one another when you open. We'll do 10. 1, open. 2, open. 3, open. 4, open. 5, open. Good job. 6, open. 7, open. 8, open. 9, open. 10, open. Beautiful. Release your weights on your thighs. Take a moment to breathe. And then we'll do overhead presses. So starting both with cactus arms again, this time we'll lift the arms up, straightening the elbows and then back down. Let's do 10. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. 10. Beautiful. And then release. So I'm going to drop my weights for a moment. And we're going to take a nice twist. I'm going to take my right leg and cross it over the left here. Extend the arms out. And then bring the arms to the midline, the center of the body. We'll take the left arm up underneath the right. You need to bring your hands to your shoulders or wrap your forearms around one another and interlace your fingers. We'll lift the elbow up. Draw the shoulder blades down. This is eagle. Beautiful. Take a couple of rounds of breath. And then open. Bring your hands behind the seat of the chair and then release the leg down. And let's tip the pelvis forward. Inhale, look up. And then round the spine, chin to the chest. A seated cat-cow. Inhale, lift, look up. And then arch of the spine. Exhale, release, round the spine, chin to the chest. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Come back to a nice neutral spine and place your hands on your thighs. Let's switch sides. This time I'm going to take my left leg and cross it over. Extend the arms out, sit up nice and tall. Bring the hands together at your midline, and then we'll take the right arm up underneath the left this time. Interlace your fingertips or place your hands on your shoulders, lift the elbows. Take a couple of breaths here. Beautiful, and then we'll bring the arms out, release the leg down. Let's do a couple more cat-cows here. Inhale, lift, look up. Exhale, release, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Release your hands to your thighs. And take a sip of water. Feel free to grab water anytime you need. We're going to move on to our lower body for a moment. Still sitting in the chair. I'm close to the edge of the chair. And I'm gonna bring my hands to hover over my thighs, and we're gonna march in place here. Lift, down, lift, and down. Keep your feet flexed. Lift, down, 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 lift, down. One more each side. Lift, down, lift, down. Beautiful. From here, I'm going to bring my hands behind the chair. So I'm holding on to it for support. I'll lift my right leg up, extend it out, back in and down. And we'll switch sides. Left leg lifts, extend it out, back in and down. Let's do a total of 5 on each side, just alternating sides. 1, back down. Switch sides, back down. Lift for 2, extend, back in and down. Opposite side, lift, extend, back in and down. 3, lift, extend, back in and down. Other side, lift, extend. As you extend, feel your muscles contracting, back in and down. We'll do 2 more on each side. Lift, extend, back in and down. Lift, extend, back in and down. 1 more each side. Lift, extend, flex the foot, back in and down. Lift, extend, back in and down. Beautiful. From here, I'll settle my hands here on my hips and we'll do hip rotations. So I'm gonna take my right leg out and then back in. Opposite side, out, back in. Let's do 5. 1, in. Sit side, 2, back in. Switch sides. 3, switch sides. 4, beautiful. Last one on each side. Very nice. And from here, we're gonna sit to stand. You can take your weights in your hands, or if you don't want to use your weights, just interlace your fingertips together. So I'm bringing my weights towards my chest, and I'll start in towards my rib cage, and I'm going to lift up and then come back down. Make certain that you're close enough so that you bring the seat, your bum to the seat. So really take your hips back, up, and then down. Beautiful. We'll do 10. That was 1. Up, send the bum back, and then down for 2. Up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, 2 more, up, 9, last one, up, and down. Beautiful. Let's come up to standing here. And I'll move my weights to the side. From here, I'm going to take my chair, and I'm actually going to have the back of my chair closer to, oops, I'll make certain that I'm facing you guys here. Well, the back of the chair closest to my right thigh. And we're going to work on our lower body here for a minute here. My hand is resting on the back of the chair. And I'll move this My legs are long. We're gonna sweep forward and back, forward, back, forward, and back. Let's do 8. 1, back, 2, back, 3, back, 4, back, 5, back, 6, back, 7, back, 8, back. Beautiful. And then we'll switch sides. 8 again. Forward, back, forward, back, 3, back, 4, back, 5, back, 6, back, 7, back, 8, back. Beautiful. Let's turn back to the side. And this time we'll do lateral lifts here. So my right hand is at the back of the chair. I have my left hand here on my hip, or you can extend it out. And then we'll just take it out to the side and then back in. Let's do 8. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down. Extend the arm out, and then 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down. Beautiful. Turn back to the side. I'm going to grab my weights here. I'm going to take one weight in my hand. I have my right hip to the back of the chair. And I'll extend the arm up, and then I'll take my heel raises here and then back down. Let's do 10. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10, down. Beautiful. We'll switch sides. Opposite arm lifts up, and then 10, down, 9, down, 8, down, 7, down, 6, down, 5, down, 4, down, 3, down, 2, down, 1. Beautiful. And then release. From here, I'm going to switch my seat so that the seat of my chair is towards me. And I don't know, I hope you can see me from where I'm positioned. I actually will do it like this because this is a heavier chair. I'm going to settle my hands here on the seat, on my hips here, and I'll lift my left leg up and then down. So we're still working the hip rotators. 1, down, 2, down. If you want, you can turn to the side and hold on to the seat of the chair like this. 3, down, 4, down, 5, down. We'll do 8, 6, down, 7, down. Last one, 8, down. Beautiful. And then we'll switch sides. Let me come over here. So easier for you to see. So my hand is at the back of the chair. I either have my hand on my hip or you can extend the arm out. Lift, down. So tap the seat of the chair. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. Beautiful. So staying where I am, I'm going to take my opposite leg, my left leg, the one that's closest to the back of the chair, and I'm going to add a twist here. So my right foot is grounding to the mat. My left leg is up on the seat of the chair. I'll extend my right arm up and then turn my torso towards the bent knee and slide my hand to the back of the chair. And from here, I'll take my left arm and bring it all the way out. Find that nice twist. And look out by your thumb. Couple of breaths. And you can use your weight here if you'd like. And then come all the way back to center and bring the leg down. So I'm going to just switch to the opposite side here. So I'm not moving the chair around a lot. And this time the right foot is towards the back of the chair. Right hand onto the seat. Extend the left arm up. And then turn my torso towards the bent knee. I'll slide my hand on the back of the chair and take my right arm and extend it all the way out. Beautiful. Find that nice twist. And then unwind, come all the way back to center. Release the leg down. And this time I'm going to bring my chair to a wall space so that it doesn't move, and we're going to come into downward facing dog. Sip of water here. So I'm in front of my chair, and then I'll slide my hips back, place my hands on the seat of the chair, and then just walk my legs back, finding that nice stretch in the spine. And also feel it in your hamstring. Beautiful. Take a few grounding breaths here. Keep your head in between the upper arms. Both feet are grounded into the earth. You can stay here if you'd like. Lift the right leg up so you're balancing on the left foot. And keep the hips square. Flex the foot. This is warrior 3. And then bring it back down. Let's switch sides. Left leg lifts. Keep the hips square. Flex the foot. And then back down. We'll do one more on each side. Lift the right leg, flex the foot so that the toes are pointing towards the earth. Hips are square. And then bring it back down. We'll switch sides. Beautiful. Let's release the leg. And then we'll walk our feet towards the seat of the chair. Place your forearms on the seat of the chair and release your head. Take a few rounds of breath. And then I'm going to place my fingertips on the seat of the chair and lift up halfway. Find length in the spine. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Beautiful. I'll settle my hands on my hips and inhale, lift all the way up. Sweep the arms overhead and release to your heart. Back down to mountain. So from here, I'm going to take a weight, and I'll take my left foot in between the rings of the chair, and my back foot's towards the back of the chair here. And I'm holding onto the seat of the chair. I'll extend my back arm out with the weight. And if you want to bring your hand onto the back of the chair, that's fine. Maybe you don't need the chair here. Warrior two. I'm going to bring my right palm up and then bring my fingers towards my shoulder and then open to Popeye arms. 1, open. 2, open. 3, open. 4, open. One last time. 5, open. Beautiful. Release the weight down. Then I'll slide my forearm on my thigh or hold on to the seat of the chair here. Send the right thigh back and sweep the right arm up and take it all the way over. Then you tap the seat of the top of the chair here. Nice side angle stretch. Couple of breaths here. And then engage your core as you lift back up. From here, we'll straighten your left leg and then hinge forward, placing your hand on the seat of the chair. We'll grab a weight, bring it down, and then lift it up. Take it down. Let's do 5, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, and then release. From here, I'll bring my right foot to join the left, fold forward, and then settle my hands on my hips, inhale, lift all the way up. Nice. Let's switch sides. I'm going to actually just turn my chair around so that I don't have my back to you. So we're going to do the opposite side here. So this time, my opposite knee is bent and the left leg is back. I'll settle my hand onto the seat of the chair or on the back of the chair, or you can place it here. In warrior two, my back arm is up, other is down, and then we'll do Popeye arms. Let's do 5. 1, open. 2, open. 3, open. 4, open. Last one. 5, open. Beautiful. Release. And then we'll take the forearm onto the thigh here. Send your thigh back. And you can even take your weight again, slide it over, or not use your weight. This is side angle stretch. Deep breathing. You feel a nice stretch here on the lateral side of the body. Beautiful. We'll bring our hands to the seat, straighten the leg that's in between the chairs, and we'll come into triangle here. So I'm going to hinge forward and bring my right hand on the seat of the chair. Take my left hand, grabbing the weight, and then open. 1, take it down. 2, 3, take it down. 4, last one. 5. Take it down. Beautiful. Settle the weight and bring your foot to join the right. Release the head. Inhale, come all the way up. Sweep the arms overhead. Then you release to your heart. Come all the way back down. Let's come to our seats and we'll do a few more poses here in our seat before we close out. Let me take a sip of water here. My weight. And I'll take my right leg over to the right side of the chair. We're going to come in a warrior 2. So my left leg can stay bent or straighten the leg. Coming towards the edge of the chair, so tip your pelvis forward. Let's extend the arms out. Beautiful. Couple of breaths. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Let's do 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. That's 1, 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. Beautiful. Settle your hands here on your hips and bring your feet together. We'll switch sides. This time my left knee comes over. Coming into warrior 2 here on this side. This time I'm going to bring my arms up. Now you can either hold on to one weight or use both. We're going to come into triceps. So we're in the warrior 2 stance. And your ears are close to your triceps, and then bend the elbows, bringing the palms down and then lift up. Let's do 5. You can either grab one weight in each hand or use one. Take it down for 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up. Last one. 5, up. Beautiful. Release. And then bring your feet to the center here. I'm going to straddle my legs out. Bring my weights down. Coming into goddess pose. Slide my hands here on my thighs. Fingertips, my forefingers in the inside of the thighs. And I'll take my left shoulder forward on that nice stretch. And then come all the way back to center, lift up. Take it to the opposite side. Beautiful. Now find the hinge. You're hinging at the hip. But find length in the spine. Come all the way back up. Let's do that one more time on each side. Take it over. And back up. Again. And then back up. Beautiful. Let's heel toe our feet a little closer together, but still keep them wider than hip width apart. We're going to come into sun breath here. We're just cooling down our body here. Sit up nice and tall. Sweep the arms up overhead. Look up. And exhale, fold forward. Bring your fingertips down to the earth. Belly in between the legs. Breathe. Inhale, lift halfway. Extend the arms out like airplane. Exhale, lower. Fingertips back down. Inhale, lift. And then open wide. Lifting your chest and your heart. Hands to your heart center. And then back down, left arms up. Exhale, fold forward, just float down, fingertips to the earth. Inhale, extend the arms out, create that nice long spine. Exhale, release. And then inhale, lift all the way up, open wide one last time. And then bring your hands to your heart. And back down to your thighs. We'll do that one more time, and then when we come down, we'll add a twist. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, fingertips all the way down. From here, we'll keep our left hand planted onto the mat and lift the right arm up. And you can keep your gaze either down to the earth, or if you want to look up at your fingertips, do that. See what feels best for you. And then release the hand down, we'll switch sides. Follow your fingertips to keep your gaze down towards the earth. Release the hands down. Let's inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, lower. And then inhale, rise, come all the way up, and then open wide. Hands to your heart. Back down to your mountain. Beautiful. So I'm going to turn my body over to the left here. We're going to come into a nice twist here. My left hand is on the back of the chair. I'll send my right arm up, and then I'll turn my torso towards the back of the chair. Find that nice twist. Let your pelvis move along with your spine. And keep your feet grounded. A couple of beautiful breaths here. And then unwind. Beautiful. And then just walk your feet over to the opposite side here. This time I have my right hand on the seat of the chair. The left arm extends up, and then I'll turn my torso towards the back of the chair. Find that gorgeous twist. And we'll come all the way back to center. We'll walk our feet back to the center of the chair here. And I'm going to take my right knee into my chest. I'll interlace my fingertips behind the right knee or slide it behind the thigh, whatever feels best. Sit up nice and tall. And then I'm going to point my toe and flex my foot. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. One more. Point, flex. And then let's draw circles. So just take circles around. Switch direction. Beautiful. Then I'll take my left hand and wrap it around my knee here. And my right hand comes behind the seat of the chair, find that twist. You can keep your foot down onto the mat. If you want to cross it over onto your left side, that's fine. And then come all the way back to center. Let's switch sides. Left knee draws in, either fingertips behind the thigh or your knee, and point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Let's draw our circle. And then switch direction. Beautiful. And then I'll extend my right arm out and then wrap it around the left knee. Left hand behind the seat of the chair and twist. Again, you could keep your foot dangling or place it on top of the thigh, whatever feels best. On that nice twist. And then we'll gently unwind. So extend the legs out. And we'll hinge forward, coming into a forward fold here. Slide your hands down onto the shins or onto the earth, release the head. And then gently walk your hands back up your legs here. Place your feet flat onto the mat here, and we're going to close out. Placing one hand over each other on your heart. Just tap into your breath here. Finding appreciation for this beautiful practice. The opportunity to move and thrive. Let's open our arms away from our midline. A nice inhale. And then exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Namaste.